Okay, everyone, go ahead and lay back in a nice, comfortable, reclined position with your arms at your sides and your feet a little bit separated. Right now, I'd like you to each look up, way up, as if you're looking into your eyebrows or a spot above your head. You might even want to imagine that you're looking into your third eye and accessing that energy of your intuition, your inner knowing, your guidance. So just look up and take a nice deep breath in and breathe out. One more time, keeping your eyes way, way up. I want you to take a nice deep breath in and hold it and breathe out. And one more time, take a nice deep breath in and hold it. And now keeping your eyes way, way up. Just want you to close your eyes on the exhale and just imagine that a drifting, floating sensation is coming over your body. Your muscles and nerves in and around your eyes are becoming heavy, droopy, drowsy, and your eyes are starting to feel as if they've been glued shut, sealed shut, locked together. And now you can just forget all about your eyes. As a relaxing, healing wave of energy moves down through your body, causing you to just relax more fully, more completely. You're starting to feel as if you're floating. Or just lower your chin a little bit as if you were looking down a flight of stairs and you see in front of yourself a beautiful flight of stairs and you step forward. You're on step 10 as every muscle, every nerve turns loose, lets loose, and you go deeper. You're on step 9 as you go deeper, drift deeper, sink deeper. You're on step 8 and you can see your feet, feel your feet, hear your feet treading on each and every step. You're on step 7 as you move down, drift down, travel down to an even deeper level. You're taking step 6 and now every sound and noise and movement around you is carrying you further, deeper, way, way deeper into hypnosis. You're taking step 5. You're halfway down. Go deeper. You're taking step 4 as each muscle, every nerve turns loose, lets loose, and you go deeper, drift deeper, sink deeper. You are taking step 3, going deeper and deeper into an awareness of yourself. You're taking step 2, going deeper into your own internal state. You're taking step 1. Just go deeper, drift deeper, sink deeper. And every time I click my fingers and say the words go deeper, drift deeper, sink deeper, you are going deeper and deeper and even deeper still into the most pleasant, healing, and wonderful state of hypnosis. And you really like it. And hypnosis is not about being asleep. It's about being suggestible. And I know already that you are each incredibly suggestible. And I'm just going to show you how incredibly suggestible you are. So right now, I want you to stretch your arms out in front of you, just straight out in front of you with your elbows straight. And I want you to imagine that tied to your right wrist is a big blue weather balloon, and it's filled with healing, and it's pulling your arm up. Your arm is pulling up, drifting up. It's like it almost wants to pull you up. And you find that like you can't even lower your arm if you want to. It just pops right back up as if it were you were trying to push down on a beach ball. It just pops right up. And at the same time, in your left arm, you're holding a big, heavy red bucket. This bucket is filled with 50 pounds of red cement, and you're holding it in your hand and you're trying to hold it up. You're trying so hard, and you find that it's pulling your arm down. Your arm is pulling down, drifting down. Your arm is shaking and straining with the effort of holding that bucket. You're holding the bucket in your left hand, and you're finding that you're shaking and you're straining to hold that bucket up. And the more that you try to hold it up, the more that your arm shakes and strains. And your arm is pulling down, drifting down. And now release the bucket and balloon and allow your arms to just flop to your sides. Now one more time. I'm going to lead you through another deepening exercise. You're keeping your eyes closed. You're not looking at the screen. There's nothing you need to see here. One more time, I want you to bring your arms up to that same position where they're extended outward and your palms are facing each other. And this time, instead of the bucket and balloon, you feel that you've got these super powerful electromagnets in the palm of each hand. And those electromagnets are pulling your arms together. They are pulling together. They are being drawn together. And the more you try to resist them, the more you just can't resist them. And when your arms meet and touch, they just flop to the ground. And you go deeper. You go 50 times deeper, 100 times deeper, 1,000 times deeper. And you just go deeper and deeper and even deeper still. So now I want you to imagine that your eyes are glued shut, sealed shut, locked together. And the harder you try to open them, the more they feel absolutely locked tight. Try to open your eyes, find they are locked shut, go deeper. Try to open your eyes, find they are glued shut, go deeper. Try to open your eyes, find they are fused together, sealed together, and go deeper and deeper, and at least 50 times deeper. And that's just perfect. So right now, your neck muscles are so loose. And your muscles are the first to tighten and the very last to relax. And that's telling me that you're in an absolutely perfect state. So as I snap my fingers, just go deeper. As I click my fingers, you go deeper, drift deeper, sink deeper and deeper and deeper still. Hypnosis is a state in which we're able to transform our thoughts, to transform the stories that we tell ourselves. A state in which we can reprogram those things that don't serve us, that don't work for us. It's a state where you become incredibly suggestible, and the thoughts and the imprints that we put in are things that can transform your life. That can take your life to a next level. And each of you has shared with me those things that would make your life so much better. And so as I speak, you're going to hear my voice. And those suggestions are going to go straight in. Those suggestions are going to help you transform the way you are in the world. Transform the stories that you tell yourself and help you show up in a different way. As you learn to trust your inner authority and your intuition and to flow easily in life with a sense of ease and joy as you gracefully navigate through life's circumstances. Each of us faces challenges in our life. And instead of being detriments, you will see these challenges as invigorating rather than overwhelming. You'll know that you can always trust your inner guidance. That the more you listen to your inner guidance, the more you flow through life and life flows through you. Because you understand that your inner guidance is strong. And your intuition, these are messages from your higher self. And the more you hear my voice, the more you understand and realize that these messages from your inner self lead you towards your purpose in life. They lead you to more freedom, more flow, more ease in your life. And the more you listen to your intuition, the more you follow its guidance, the more you trust yourself, the more ease and the more flow you feel. Because you understand that this is your higher self communicating with you, and your higher self knows things. It understands things that the conscious mind can't understand. You understand that when you try to effort through life, it feels like swimming in molasses. But when you trust your guidance, when you trust your intuition, you're able to live in a state of spontaneity. You become more open, not trying to effort your way through life, not trying to force things, but flowing with ease and grace. As you trust your guidance, you trust your intuition, and as you trust your intuition, you just know the right path. When you come to a fork in the road, you can close your eyes and you can feel that inner pull, and you know which way to turn. When you come to that decision, you can close your eyes and you can feel inside, you can feel your inner yes, and you can feel your inner no. And you realize that every time you follow that inner yes, your life gets better. It just gets better and better and better because you trust. You trust yourself. You trust your inner guidance. You trust your knowing. And the more you trust it, the more everything turns out okay. And you're able to relax because you know that you can trust yourself. And when you place your trust in yourself, you realize that you've known the right thing to do all along. And so you trust your intuition, you trust your inner guidance, and you let go of all the efforting. You let go of all the stories that tell you you should do this and you should do that. And you stop climbing the mountain of should. Because there is no should. There is only an endless vista of possibilities. And as you look around yourself and you see all of the possibilities, your inner guidance points you in exactly the right direction, the exact direction that will lead to your greatest good, that will lead to your higher purpose. And as you realize that you can trust this inner guidance, you're able to act with one consciousness, one focus. You no longer get distracted by outside things, by those shiny things that, oh, should I do this? Oh, should I do that? No. Because you realize there is no should. You stopped climbing that mountain. And now all you see before you is possibilities all around. And you see that clear path lighting up ahead of you, pointing you into the direction that is in alignment with your soul. And you trust. You trust yourself, you trust your guidance, you know the way to go. And as you know the way to go, you're able to be more focused. You don't get distracted and pulled by outside influences because you trust yourself, you trust your core. And your higher self, as it sees that you're following, as it sees that you're listening, it sends you more and more clues. You're able to see more easily each day the path that your soul wants you to follow. And the more you follow that path, the easier life gets. And the more you are able to accomplish meaningful tasks, things that lead you in the direction that your soul wants you to go. And the more that you accomplish, the more you feel good about yourself. You feel complete. You realize that you are self-actualized. And the more that you live your life on purpose, the better you feel about yourself. And the better you feel about yourself, the more you're able to make decisions that lead in the direction of your soul. So instead of seeing all of these bright, shiny objects around you and trying to chase them all, you're able to focus in on that thing, that one thing that is going to lead you in the direction of your soul, the direction that your soul is calling you in, and you stop. You stop following all the other side paths and expending energy in directions that it doesn't need to go. You're able to put your energy into that one thing that is really going to move your life forward, that is going to give you that sense of accomplishment, that sense of self-worth, that sense that, yes, I am on purpose, I am making a difference, and I am following the path of my soul. And the more you do this, the more you realize that you have inner peace. You let go of those ways of being that no longer serve you. You're able to flow through life as water flows down the river, letting go of resistance, accepting what is, channeling your energy in constructive ways, letting go of anger, Just allowing yourself to feel, but without having to direct your course, because you just allow yourself to flow. You allow your emotions to flow through you. You could channel them in constructive ways. You channel them in ways that uplift yourself, that uplift those around you. And the more you surrender to the flow and follow your inner guidance, the more you follow your true path, the more alive you feel. You feel alive, you feel fulfilled, fully aligned on purpose. And the more you fully surrender, the more you allow yourself to flow, to focus on that path ahead of you. You allow yourself to flow around obstacles. They don't seem like challenges at all. They're just like, it's just a rock in the stream that you flow right past. Always moving in the direction of your soul, in the direction of your dreams. And it becomes so easy. The challenges become invigorating. Sometimes they produce a little bit of turbulence in the flow, but that just increases the sense of excitement. Because you realize with each challenge that you overcome, you are closer to the path of your soul. You're closer to achieving your dreams. You feel more alive. And so you flow. You flow like water. You flow around every obstacle, gaining energy, gaining aliveness, flowing through the life as life flows through you and expresses itself through you. And as you flow, you realize that you've come so far downstream, and you can see your dreams becoming more solid in front of you. You can see how far you've come. You can see that when you surrender, when you allow, life becomes so easy. It becomes so joyful. You feel on purpose. You feel alive. You feel invigorated. You feel excited because you know that you're on your path, that you've chosen your path, that your path is right for you. You're able to be open to unpredictability. Those stones in the stream don't impede you. You just flow around them. It's so easy. It's so joyful. And you feel so alive. You're able to cope with spontaneity. You're like, oh, because spontaneity becomes exciting. It becomes invigorating, and you desire more spontaneity in your life. You're able to flow with more ease. You know that each time you flow around an obstacle, you just feel more alive, more excited, more invigorated, and you come closer and closer to your dreams. So you let go of all resistance in your body, in your path, in your flow. You trust. You trust in your ability to flow and to surrender to the surprises in life. And the surprises in life, they delight you. Because you know that you're on purpose. And that just feels so fucking good. So you flow and you surrender and you allow things to be just as they are, without the need to change things, without the need to change people, without the need to change anything, you know that if you just flow and you surrender, that you'll end up in the right place at the right time. And you know that when you follow your inner guidance, when you follow your intuition, it's going to show you where to put your energy and what things need to be transformed and what things need to be changed. Because you feel on purpose, you have the energy to devote to those things that are important to you. You have the ability to focus that energy in a productive way, to achieve your goals, to achieve your dreams, to bring your life to the next level. And you trust yourself implicitly. You know that your guidance will always guide you in the direction of your soul. So knowing this, loving yourself, loving your life, loving your path, surrendering to the flow of life, you feel gratitude, you feel joy, you feel compassion for those around you. You desire to be in service to others, in service to life, in service to flow. And everything just gets so much better. Your relationships get better. Your life gets better. Because you trust yourself, you trust your guidance, you flow through life as life flows through you, and life wants to be expressed through you because you are the only one who can share your gifts. So knowing this, trusting this, you feel so alive. And the more you trust yourself, the more you trust life, and the more you trust life, the more you are able to flow with ease, to achieve the things you want to achieve your dreams, and you see so much progress. And you feel so good. You feel better in your body. You feel at ease. So feeling liberated, feeling free, feeling healed, feeling phenomenal, feeling incredible, feeling proud of yourself, good about yourself, like the extraordinary, healthy, happy, wonderful, lovable person that you absolutely are. Just open up your eyes and fill up your lungs and slowly, calmly, easily come up to your full awareness. And of course, when you play this recording at night, you can drift into the most deep, healing sleep that will carry you right through to your normal wake-up time. And you can do that anytime at all, including right now.